Welcome to Unacademy, India's largest online learning platform where every student from all walks of life is enjoying learning with Unacademy. Unacademy is acting like a bridge between the dreams and success stories of many students like you, right? So coming to the point, so this is analog electronics course, a crash course, which is a crash course, which is there from Monday to Saturday, right? So myself, Shravan Kumar, which is channel is going to be Unacademy Gate English, Unacademy Gate English. Okay, Unacademy Gate English crash course and analog electronics. So which will be useful for the students of ECE, EE, and instrumentation. So we are just targeting for GATE 2021, sir. This is purely a crash course which will be targeting 2021. Of course, even the students who are preparing for 2022 and 2023 can also listen to these classes. Not worry. Okay, so this will be crash course and sixth class on this. So today's topic is going to be GINA diode circuits. GINA diode circuits. Okay, so myself Shravan Kumar, having master's degree from JNQH in VLSI system design. I have 10 plus years of teaching experience, and I'm also teaching subjects called EDC, analog electronics, digital, and EMFT. So EDC, I'm already 40 plus hours. 40 plus hours I have already taught on YouTube, and the remaining classes right now I'm taking these classes on Unacademy app. Unacademy app. I think another 30 hours I'm going to take. So total 70 hours I'm going to take. So this analog electronics crash course is going to be for 35 hours. 35 hours. So which will be finished before 31st of the January. Before 31st of the January, we'll try to finish off this. Because you are trying to attempt the GATE examination. I think hall tickets have already released. Hall tickets are already released. Hall tickets are already released. I think you guys can download hall tickets and see where your examination centers are, examination centers are. I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best. So put all your efforts. So don't lose the hope. Don't lose the hope. Still you have time. Still you have time till end. Till end. You should fight. Fight till the end. Fight till the end. So we'll try to finish this. So I'm trying to help you. Plus 10 plus 10, 20, almost 20 marks. 20 marks you can get just listening to my class. Just listening to my class. You can just qualify. Right? So okay, digital and EMFT will target for 2022 and 2023, sir. This we'll discuss later after completing this. So I have something special for you called SVS10, which is the promo code to get 10% discount on plus subscription. On plus subscription. So what do you mean by plus subscription? A plus subscription is nothing but you'll get access to the live classes. You can attend the crash courses. You can have weekly tests also available. Weekly test is also available. This is very important, sir. As I told you many times, writing tests are very important. Then only you can understand where you are, right? And you have beautiful doubt solving sessions. Every fourth hour is going to be doubt solving session for you. You can interact with your educator regularly, and you can solve your doubts. The sessions will be in English and Hindi. Sessions will be in English and Hindi. So you can attend either English and Hindi. And we have a special class batch called Rank Improvement Batch. Sir, what is the Rank Improvement Batch? Is somebody who got some good rank with having some basic foundation, and they want to increase their rank. So a special care will be taken, and the new batch will be created called Rank Improvement Batch. Rank Improvement Batch. After that, we have something called Iconic. After that, we have something called Iconic. So what do you mean by Iconic is, along with these plus benefits, Iconic batch students will get a advantage of personal coach, and you'll have a study planner, and you'll have a study booster sessions, and you'll have a personal test analysis. This is also very important. After writing every test, you will be given a feedback. You will be given a feedback. Test analysis. This is also very important. After writing every test, so personal test analysis very important. And then So you will have a preparatory study material also will be available. Preparatory study material will also be available. Okay, is that fine? So the fee structure for the fee structure for this is going to be for 12 months. You are going to have plus subscription. I'm talking about for plus subscription 12 months, 27,225 rupees, and code if you use SVS10 will get 10% discount. 10% discount. Okay. Similarly for 18 months, you have a 34,650 rupees as a fee structure, and SVS10 is going to be 10% discount which you'll get. So this plus subscription for 24 months is going to be 39,600 rupees. So you'll get SVS 10 as a code and you'll get 10% discount on it. 10% discount on it. Okay. And iconic batch, for iconic batch for 12 months you have a 45,225 rupees as a fee structure, and for 24 months you have a fee structure of 66,600 rupees. So SVS 10 and SVS 10 are the promo codes. So for 10% for 10% of discount you can use this one. You can use this one. Okay. And so those who did not download, who did not download yet the Unacademy app, I would request you to download the Unacademy app. So just by typing Unacademy Learning app, and you can step one, and step two is going to be you can just click on install. Once you click on install, app will be installed. And step 3 is going to be you have to select the goal. So that is you need to select GATE and EC. As I told you, we are spread into NET exams, CGPSC, MPSC, TNPSC, GATE, IIT JAM, NEET PG, what not. So as we have spread our wings into many other areas also, so I would request you to select GATE and ESC as your target. So then you can click on plus subscription. One step for you plus subscription, and they can once you click on plus subscription, then you can have another window where you can see get subscription. Once you click on subscription, you'll be taken to the another window step 4 where either you have to select 12 months or 24 months. Once you select 24 months or 12 months, you need to type this SVS 10. You type your SVS 10 and then apply. After apply, you will have something called proceed to payment. Once you proceed to payment, you will be given these options. You will be given these options. What are the options, sir? A debit card, a credit card, EMI facility, UPI, wallets, and net banking. All these are the facilities which you can do, and you can pay the amount. You can pay the amount. You can pay the amount. Okay. So don't miss the greatest opportunity. Don't miss the greatest opportunity. And you can all follow me on this. You can all follow me on this. This is very important. So to get all updates from my side, so you should follow me. You should follow me on Unacademy. So this is another important, beautiful test, a super test which will be conducted every fortnight, which is now next for it's going to be on 12th of January, 12th of January, 6 p.m. 12th January. So you can register now, which is free of cost, but you need to use a code SVS10 to unlock it. So use this code and start writing the exam. So this exam is going to be every fortnight. You're going to have exam, and the exam is duration will be 65 minutes. And the beautiful and the challenging questions will be asked by the GATE educators, and you can take live compete with India's best students, and then once you start answering, you will be having those who will be right answering super fast. They'll be on leaderboard, This is having a lot of fun. So somebody is coming up, somebody is going out for every question, for every minute, every second, something will be going there. So you will be asked, you should do this, you should attend this. So, and after finishing the class, for every question, you will be given a detailed video solution. You'll be given every detailed solution. So please do this. So the first ranker will get benefit of 3 months GATE and ESC subscription. 3 months GATE and ESC plus subscription, and the ranks 2 and 3 students will get 1 month GATE and ESC plus subscription. Don't miss the opportunity. And for those who got rank 4 to 100, they will be given 500 rupees Amazon voucher. 500 rupees Amazon voucher. Okay. So don't miss the opportunity, sir. It's the greatest thing. Okay, coming to today's topic, GINA diode. I think in the last class we have discussed this. We have discussed in detail what is GINA diode. It's a heavily doped GINA diode, and all these things we have discussed. This is a symbol. I also explained you why the symbol is like this. So do not worry. These are the VI characteristics. VI characteristics of a PN junction diode. We have discussed. For a forward bias characteristic, it acts like a normal PN junction diode. But in a reverse bias characteristics, till some point it will give you a common current, reverse saturation current. But after breakdown, it will give you infinite current. So at maximum current it will give you. Okay. Next, this is a symbol, and this I have seen practical equivalent circuit and ideal equivalent circuit. So whenever G0 breakdown, so it will give you plus VZ volts. This is also we have discussed. So this problem, I think we everybody in a hurry we missed this problem. And we have written output as a 6 volts, but the answer is wrong. But the answer is wrong. But the answer is wrong. So why, sir? I'll tell you. First, we should check. Whether the given problem is. Check whether the given diode is on or off. Check whether the given diode is on or off. Check the diode. The GNR is on or off. On or off. So how will you know, sir? First, calculate the voltage drop across the GNR diode. Voltage drop across the GNR diode. How will you calculate? Assume that the GNR is off. Now, if the voltage drop across this V0 is greater than 6 volts, then I can say this is GNR diode is on. So now we will see. So this is a 10 volts. We have given a 10 volt source. And I think we have 1K resistance. I don't know 1K resistance. Yeah, this is a 1K resistance. Assume that GNR is open circuited, and then this is another 1K. Sir, if these resistors are same, the voltage will be equally distributed. Means this voltage will be how much, sir? 5 volts. This voltage will be 5 volts. So if as Vz is greater than this V0, as this Vz, this is because Vz was 6 volts. Now how much we got, sir? 5 volts. So ZNR is off. In a hurry, what we have done, sir? We have mistaken. In a hurry, we have done a mistake in the last class. Okay. Need not worry. Now we have corrected it. So V output is going to be 5 volts. So for the given answer, it is going to be 5 volts is the answer. Be careful while doing the problems. Okay. Now we'll see the next problem. Next, this is the most important topic to be discussed. Many times the problems were asked based on this GNR voltage regulator. So what do you mean by GNR voltage regulator is? GNR voltage regulator shown in figure, in which GNR diode is connected in parallel to the load resistance RL. The RS is a current limiting resistance. The source resistance generally we call it as source resistance. So what is a voltage regulator is? A voltage regulator is a device which will give us constant voltage irrespective of. What is voltage regulator? Voltage regulator will give constant output voltage irrespective of change in irrespective of change in input voltage or load resistance. Remember this point. This is a very important point. So now see how this GNR voltage acts as a voltage regulator. Just now we have discussed that whenever this GNR diode operated in breakdown region, now what happens, sir? Now what happens, sir? This voltage across the Zener diode will be constant. Voltage across the Zener diode will be constant. So when the voltage across the Zener diode is constant, we can say that Zener diode acts as a voltage regulator. But we should also check whether when the input voltage is changing, whether we are getting same voltage output voltage Zener voltage or not. When the input load resistance is also changing, how to get this? How to get this also? Now there will be some three cases. In the first case, what we think that V input and RL are fixed. So when V input and RL are fixed, now we will see what happens. Now we'll see what happens. So this first case. So I'll do one thing. I'll try to redraw the circuit so that it will be beneficial for us to without moving from here and there, without moving here and there unnecessarily. Okay, are you all geared up or not? Sleeping, sir? You should not sleep till the exam ends. Now you got all tickets. All tickets. Imagine yourself going and sitting, writing the exam. Going, sitting and writing the exam. Don't think that you are sleeping. You should not sleep till the exam ends. Okay? You should not sleep till the exam ends. Be careful, sir. Be careful. Always be alert. Be alert. Okay. So now total current I is, assume that, and you are going to have some current IZ here and some current IL. Some IL current is flowing. So what can I write, sir? I can write I is equal to IZ plus IL. IZ plus IL. IZ plus IL. And what is going to be V naught? V naught is going to be simply what is going to be V naught? V naught is going to be simply, I'll write IL into RL. IL into RL. So now if VZ is off, if Zener is off, if Zener is off, assume that Zener diode is off. When the Zener diode is off, this will be open circuited. When it is open circuited, so this is going to be V input, which is fixed, R is fixed, this load resistance RL is also fixed. So all things will be fixed when this is Zener diode is fixed, because I am saying V input is fixed, IL is fixed, so IL is also same. So when V input is, when Zener diode is off, what happens, sir? Immediately IZ is going to be 0. When IZ is equal to 0, what we know, sir? Just now we have calculated IZ plus IL. So it is going to be 0 plus IL. So total current I which is flowing, will same current will flow through the load resistance IL. Load resistance IL. Load resistance IL. And what is the voltage across the load resistance R? The R is simply is equal to, so that VI minus V naught. Yes or no? If you want to calculate this R voltage, VR voltage, VI minus V naught. So what then? How to calculate the current? Current now, current I is equal to, total current I is equal to VR by R. So what is the VR, sir? Just now we calculated V input minus V naught by R. V input minus V naught by R. V input minus V naught by R. Then this is one equation which you remember. And PZ, Zener power dissipation is something but VZ into IZ. VZ into IZ. But what is IZ, sir? IZ is already 0. So obviously PZ is also becomes 0. So you need not worry. PZ also 0. PZ is also 0. Now we consider case here, case 2. In this in this case, so case 2 is Zener on. When Zener is on means, it means breakdown. Zener breakdown. Zener breakdown I'm talking about. If the Zener is in breakdown, now what happens, sir? It acts as a voltage source of VZ volts. So voltage source VZ. So it is going to be V input. This is going to be V input. Load resistance RL. So load resistance RL, and it's going to be V naught. It's going to be V naught. going to be V naught. Okay, now what we need to calculate, sir? Everything we can calculate. Whatever you want, you can calculate. I is equal to Iz plus RL. I can again say Iz plus RL, and what is going to be Iz plus RL. So what is going to be I? I is going to be VR by R. VR by R. So what is this VR, sir? VR is going to be something like IZ, VZ, yes or no? Because this is going to be Z. So V output also is equal to Z. V output is equal to VZ. So I can calculate the current is going to be simply VI minus VZ by R. VZ by R. So then how to calculate IZ? IZ is going to be simply I minus IL. I minus IL. How to calculate IL? IL you already know. IL simply is going to be VZ by RL. So now you can calculate all the values. You can calculate all the values. Okay. Now you can calculate all the values. Now in the second case, if we have a fixed VI and a variable RL, fixed VI and variable RL. So fixed VI and variable RL means input is the fixed, but load resistance RL is changing. Load resistance RL is changing. Load resistance RL is changing. Okay, V input is constant. And I am taking load resistance RL as a variable voltage. Variable. So now one thing you remember is here. So if this is again current I, the same current IZ is flowing here, and here let's say some current IL is flowing. So now here always remember, now what we assume that Zener is in the breakdown. Zener is in the breakdown. When the Zener is the breakdown, now what happens, our equivalent circuit is going to be like this. But this is load resistance RL is variable. Variable load resistance RL is there. This is R, and you are going to have a current I here. This is the current IZ, and this is the current IL. This current IL is going to be V input. Sir, though this load resistance, now here the interesting thing. Now here the interesting thing you should remember. Now the interesting thing, sir. So we know that I is equal to IZ plus IL. Sir, whenever, of course, V naught is equal to this, no change. V naught is equal to VZ. You need not worry much about it. V naught is equal to Vz, much about it. Sir, whenever RL is changing, let's say RL is increasing. Whenever RL is increases, so what is corresponding output voltage? V naught is equal to IL into RL. Sir, this is constant, yes or no? This is constant. So, but as this RL is increasing, what should decrease, sir? No other option. IL decreases. Because output voltage is constant. As V naught is equal to constant, that means Vz. Vz is constant. When this is constant and this is constant. So when RL is increasing, IL should decrease. No other option. So now what happens, sir? I is equal to IZ plus IL. Anyway, this I is constant because the current I is constant. Why, sir? Because input is constant and R is also constant. So the current flowing to this also constant. I can make it star. I star means it is a constant. So as the IL is decreasing, IZ increases. As IL is decreasing, IZ increases. IZ increases. IZ increases. Then what is the I value, sir? I value simply you can calculate. Why you much bothered? Here you have a VZ voltage. So simply V input minus VZ by R. So you have a constant value. But now important thing here, as these are varying, so two important things you should write down. This I is constant. As I is constant, if IZ maximum, you'll get IL minimum. IL minimum. If IZ is minimum, IZ is minimum, you'll get IL maximum. IL maximum. IL maximum. Sir, so don't get confused here. Don't get confused here. Because as this is constant, and this is constant, if this is minimum value, this is maximum value. This is maximum value means this is going to be minimum value. Simple, sir. Let's say I is equal to, let's say I is equal to 10, IZ is equal to 5, IZ is equal to 5, and then IL is also 5. So at some point of time, if IL becomes 0, what is IZ, sir? If IL becomes 0, what should be the IZ? IZ should be 10. If IZ becomes 0, IZ becomes 0, what should be IL? IL should become 10. So whenever IL is minimum, you'll get IZ maximum. Whenever IL maximum, IZ becomes minimum. Very important, sir. Remember always this point. This is a very, very important point. This is the heart for this. This is the heart for this. Now, whenever IL is minimum, what happens to the load resistance RL? When will you get IL minimum? When you will get IL minimum? When RL is maximum. So, from this, what you can say, sir? RL maximum, you can calculate by using V naught, that is Vz, by IL minimum. IL minimum. IL minimum. Similarly, what is RL minimum? Sir, once you do one or two problems, you'll understand everything. Need not worry. We'll do problems, then you'll understand. We'll do problems, then you'll understand very clearly what I mean. Okay? Need not worry, sir. Just get up. Just get up. Just get up. We'll finish off as early as possible. Vz is equal to, so IL max, RL minimum is equal to Vz by IL maximum. IL maximum. This is very important. So then how to calculate IL maximum? How to calculate IL maximum? Very simple, sir. What do you mean by IL maximum? IL maximum is going to be simply V input minus Vz by R. Why, sir? We know that I is equal to IZ minimum plus IL maximum. So what can be the minimum value? 0. So this is going to be IL maximum. So what do you mean by IL maximum? V by R. That is V by R. V by R. So you not worry. So IL maximum is equal to I. What is that I? It will be VI minus Vz by R. And from this, I will calculate then RL minimum. RL minimum, very simple. RL minimum, substitute this. Sir, don't get confused. All you'll get once you listen all once you get all of them. You need not worry. You need not worry. Okay, it's going to be Vz by Vi minus Vz by R. So RL minimum is equal to one. If you do one or two problems, you'll get everything clarified. So it's going to be R into Vz by Vi minus Vz. This is another formula to be remembered. Okay. Okay. Don't worry. We'll do one or two problems. Then you'll get everything. You need not worry. Okay. Yeah. So fixed RL, variable VI. See the beauty now. What is saying, sir? Load resistance is fixed and input is variable. It means, I'll try to draw it here. Sir, who bothered about all these things actually? My only thing is Vz should be constant. I should prove that Vz should be constant. This is going to be Z. This is going to be R. This is going to be RL. RL is fixed, sir. No problem. This is V input. V input is varying. R is fixed. RL is also fixed. R is fixed and RL is also fixed. Now, what is the current flowing now here, this current I, this current IZ, this current IL. Again, I can call total current I is equal to logic. Understand logic. IZ plus IL. IZ plus IL. So what is V naught? V naught. What is V naught? What is V naught? What is V naught? Simple, sir. V naught is going to be, assume that Z naught diode is breakdown. So it's going to be Vz, which is a constant, which is a constant. When it is constant, when Vz is constant, V output is constant. What is V output, sir? V output is going to be IL into RL. IL into RL. So whenever this voltage is constant, IL is constant, RL is also constant. IL is constant, RL is also constant. So now what happens, sir? Now what happens, sir? Now, whatever the current is increasing, that will be taken care by IZ. That will be taken care by IZ. So IL is constant. So IL is constant. So I is equal to IZ plus IL, which is constant. When IL is constant, so if there is increase in the current, the same current increases in the IZ. If there is decrease in the current, same current decreases in the IZ. So now, in the previous case and this case, who is taking care? Who is taking the entire burden? This Zener. The change, whether change in the load resistance or change in the input voltage, who is getting the burden? The Zener. Zener is consuming lot of current and voltage. Lot of current and voltage. So Zener diode is very important. Now if V input is maximum, if a V input is maximum, now what happens, sir? We know that the R maximum plus Vz, apply KVL, simple KVL, sir, here. So this is going to be VR we can call plus minus. So if V input is maximum, VR is maximum, because this is constant, yes or no? This voltage is constant. This voltage is constant. Why it is constant? This is breakdown. So it's going to be Vz only. V output is going to be Vz only. So this is Vz. So apply KVL. What will get? V input is equal to VR plus Vz. So whenever VR is maximum, V input is maximum. Achha, I should write like this. So I should write before. So V input is equal to VR plus Vz. Vz is constant. Vz is constant. So whenever V input is maximum, you will get VR maximum. It means, what is that, sir? IR maximum into R plus Vz constant value. So when V input is maximum, so this IR maximum you are going to get. Then what is the V input minimum? V input minimum is same. That is the VR minimum plus Vz constant. So this is going to be, I can write as IR minimum into R plus Vz constant. So these are the three different conditions for which Zener diode acts. But these are the three conditions for which Zener diode is acting. Okay, now we'll see one or two problems so that I will understand all these things. Now, a 6 volts Zener diode shown below has zero Zener resistance. Zero Zener resistance. Is saying zero Zener resistance means RZ is equal to 0. Very happy. And a knee current of 5 milliamps. Okay, you used a word knee current. I'll explain you knee current. Don't worry. So I knee is equal to 5 milliamps. I is equal to 5 milliamps. The minimum value of R is asking R minimum. R minimum for which the voltage across the diode doesn't fall below the okay. So it means the Vz should be 6 volts. Vz should be 6 volts. 6 volts. So before starting the problem, first we'll understand what is this I knee. I knee means, I'll show you. If you look at the VI characteristics of a PN junction diode, look at the VI characteristics of PN junction diode, how you got, sir? You got like this. After some point, suddenly it is increasing. So if you look at this area, it is just like looking like our leg knee, our knee, our knee. Yes or no? Our knee, our leg knee, leg knee. Okay. So because of that, this current is called knee current. This current is called knee current. Knee current. But indirectly, this knee current is nothing but IZ minimum. Yes or no? This is the minimum current, yeah. This is the minimum current. So this I can call this as IZ minimum. So indirectly, without saying IZ minimum, is saying I knee current. I knee current. So what he has given, sir? IZ minimum. He has given IZ minimum. How much is IZ minimum we got, sir? 5 milliamps. 5 milliamps. 5 milliamps. Then what we need to calculate, sir, is asking us to calculate R minimum. R minimum. So as to calculate R minimum, what we have the formula? What we have the formula? We have the formula of V naught by IL maximum. IL maximum. How will calculate IL maximum? How will calculate IL maximum? IL maximum is going to be I minus IZ minimum. Yes or no? In the previous class, in the previous session, what we have discussed here. So, I is equal to IZ maximum plus IL minimum. So, if you want to get IL minimum, IL maximum, so it's going to be I minus IZ minimum. I minus IZ minimum. So, IZ minimum we have is also given IZ minimum. How much is IZ minimum? He has given. First, we need to calculate I value. How we calculate I value? Very simple. Indirectly, as what is saying, sir, is going to be Vz is equal to 6 volts. Means here we have 6 volts. Here we have 10 volts. So what's the current flowing? This I. If you can calculate I value, I can calculate the value of IZ. IZ. I can calculate the value of IZ. IZ that is going to be minimum value. So now first let me calculate I. I is simply I is simply 10 volts minus 6 volts by, I don't know how much was the resistance, 50 ohms. 50 ohms. So it's going to be how much, sir? 4 by 50. 4 by 50 is going to be 0 0.8 or 0. Sorry, it will be 0 0.08. 0 0.08 amperes. So can I call this I as a 80 milliamps easily, so that it will be good for me. 80 milliamps I will call. So I 80 milliamps. So what is going to be IL maximum? IL maximum is equal to 80 milliamps minus IZ minimum 5. We are going to get 75 milliamps. If this is 75 milliamps, so what is going to be RL minimum? RL minimum is going to be V naught is going to be 6 volts by 75 milliamps. 75 milliamps, and I think you can calculate this R minimum, RL minimum. This RL minimum, sorry, not this, not R minimum. Load resistance RL minimum, load resistance RL minimum, load resistance RL minimum. You can calculate and let me know the answer. This is going to be 8 volts, 6 volts by 75 milliamps. We'll get an answer of 80 ohms. 80 ohms. Okay, we'll get RL minimum as 80 ohms. We'll get RL minimum as 80 ohms. RL minimum as 80 ohms. Okay. Now we'll see this problem. Now we solve. Hope you understand the problem. Hope you understand the problem very clearly. Need not worry much. Problem is very simple. Problem is very simple. Problem is very simple. Very simple. You need not worry much about it. Not worry much about it. Now, now we'll see this problem. A Zener diode in a circuit shown below figure has a knee current. Again is saying I knee current. I knee current. When I knee current is means IZ minimum is given. Remember this point. It's going to be 5 milliamps. Okay. The maximum allowed power dissipation. PZ maximum is given. So PZ maximum. What is the formula, sir? What is the formula for PZ maximum? Okay, we'll see it later. What are the minimum and maximum load currents? Is saying what is load RL minimum is how much, and then RL maximum is how much? RL minimum, RL maximum how much? To keep the output voltage, V load, V output is going to be 6 volts. He's saying here you'll get 6 volts, means you'll get a 6 volts of Vz. So indirectly he has given Vz. So he indirectly has given Vz equal to 6 volts. Indirectly has given Vz as 6 volts. Are you able to understand or not? So very simple, sir. Don't think that these are all big problems. These are not big problems. Very simple problems only. Simple problems only. So then what is IZ maximum is going to be? Sorry, PZ maximum is going to be IZ maximum into VZ. IZ maximum into VZ. It is easy to calculate now IZ maximum. So IZ minimum is given, IZ maximum is given, RL minimum, RL maximum is asking. It's very simple, na? Very simple. Okay. So how will you calculate? First to calculate this RL minimum. To calculate RL minimum, what you need? RL minimum is equal to V naught by IL maximum, right? So what is RL maximum? RL maximum is going to be V naught by IL minimum, right? But we know that I is going to be IZ maximum plus IL minimum, and this is also same as IZ minimum plus IL maximum. So first thing is, first you need to know what is I value. So calculate I value, sir. I value is very simple. So here you have 9 volts. Here you have 6 volts. So I is going to be 9 minus 6 by 50. So V input minus Vz by R is going to be 9 minus 6 by 50. 9 minus 6 by 50. So how much you'll get? Are you sleeping? No, I told you, you are not supposed to sleep till the examination ends. So 9 minus 3. So 3 by 50. 3 by 50. How much I will get, sir? Calculate it quickly and let me know. Quickly tell me. You get 60 milliamps. 60 milliamps is the total current you'll get. Total current you'll get. So now let's calculate IL maximum. IL maximum is equal to I minus IZ minimum. IZ minimum. So how much was this, sir? It's going to be 60 milliamps minus 5 milliamps is IZ minimum. So what I'll get, sir? What I'll get, sir? I'll directly write it here. So it's going to be what, sir? It's going to be, I'll do one thing, I'll write here so that, so I can write it here. It would be IZ minimum. So if I need extra space, I'll use this space only without going for next to this one. So IL maximum is going to be, I is going to be 60 minus 5. So I can write this as a 55 milliamps. If you get 65 milliamps, you get RL minimum. RL minimum is equal to V naught by IL maximum. That is going to, V naught is going to be how much, sir? It is going to be 6 volts by 55 milliamps. So how much you'll get, sir? RL minimum. Calculate this. Meanwhile, I'll do the other thing. You should calculate. Don't sleep. Calculate that. So IL minimum is going to be I minus IZ maximum. So from where you'll get the IZ maximum? From where you'll get IZ maximum? We know that IZ maximum is equal to, sorry, in a hurry. IZ maximum is equal to PZ maximum by VZ. So how much is PZ maximum? 300 milliwatts. By how much is VZ? 6. So IZ maximum is going to be how much you'll get? IZ maximum is 50 milliamperes. So now, so IL minimum is equal to 60 minus 50. So you'll get 10 milliamps. 10 milliamps. From this, you can calculate RL maximum. So what is going to be RL maximum? VZ by IL minimum. VZ is going to be 60 volts, 6 volts by 10 milliamps. So RL maximum is always going to be how much? What is asking? He's asking RL minimum, RL maximum, or what? Load resistance or what? Currents is asking. Achha, he is asking for only currents. Okay, no problem. Sorry. Load currents is asking. Sorry, I thought I is asking RL minimum, RL means okay, no problem. IL minimum, IL maximum is asking. We are done already. So if you want to calculate, still you can calculate this, no problem. Luckily, we have done this also. Yeah, you can calculate these two. No problem, sir. No problem. What's the issue? No problem. We are very happy. We are also calculated this RL minimum, RL maximum. Don't do it in the exam. As you are done here, don't do it in the exam. It is okay to do it here. But not in the examination. Why, sir? Because examination you don't find time. Here, for all practice purposes, you can do anything. Okay. For all practice purposes, you can do anything, but not here. Okay. But not in the examination. Next. Wow. See how much problem he has given. Very big problem now. Oh. Very big problem he has given. Just first read the problem. See the circuit. So don't think that this problem is something new. I'll redraw the circuit, I will feel very happy. If you redraw the circuit, how it will be? It's going to be 10 volts. It's going to be 100 ohms. It's going to be VZ of 5 volts. It's going to be RL. Is talking I is going to be IL. So is this a new circuit? No, sir. Just he changed. He just wanted to show you something different. Is it difficult, sir? No, both of them are same. You not worry. Okay. The circuit shown below, the knee current is not there. Again he has given knee current. IZ knee. IZ minimum. Or I can call I knee. I knee is how much, sir? 10 milliamps he has given. That's good. So to maintain 5 volts across load resistance, maintains 5 volts means V output is going to be VZ is going to be 5 volts. Very happy. The minimum value of RL in ohms and the minimum power rating of Zener diode in milliwatts respectively. Okay, is asking for RL minimum and PZ minimum. You ask whatever you want. We are here to do it. Why to worry? Why fear when I am here? Yeah? I'll do everything. For you. First, we'll try to find out IL minimum, RL minimum. I will find RL minimum. How will you find out? RL minimum, what formula we know? RL minimum is equal to VZ or V naught by IL maximum. I will get IL maximum. So IL maximum is equal to I minus IZ minimum. IZ minimum is given. So you need to calculate I. So how to calculate I? I is simple. So here it is 10 volts. Here it is 5 volts by 100 ohms. So super we got. So V input minus Vz by R, that's going to be 10 volts minus 5 volts by 100. So how much I will get? How much I will get, sir? You'll get is a 550 milliamps. You'll get, yes or no? We get 50 milliamps as a I. So it is very easy to calculate IL maximum. So IL max is equal to 50 minus IZ minimum. How much is given? 10 milliamps. 10 milliamps is given. So IL maximum is equal to 40 milliamps. 40 milliamps. So once you get 40 milliamps, so what is RL minimum? RL minimum is going to be Vz by IL maximum. Time and again I am repeating. It's going to be for Vz is how much? 5 by IL maximum is going to how much? 40 milliamps. So RL minimum, just calculate and let me know. Meanwhile, I'll try to finish off another problem, another area, another question. I mean to say in the second part of the question, you're asking PZ minimum. So simple, PZ minimum. PZ minimum is equal to IZ minimum into VZ. What is the IZ minimum? Knee current he has given, yes or no? Knee current is how much? 10 milliamps. So 10 milliamps into VZ is 5. So it's going to be 50 milliwatts is going to be PZ minimum. Is going to be PZ minimum. Now what's going to be RL minimum? I know you are sleeping, you are not calculated. I know. 125 ohms is what your answer should be. 125 ohms should be the answer. 125 ohms should be the answer. Is the point clear? So these are the simple problems only. The next class we'll see a few more diode problems and GNR problems, which are very much interesting problems. So some that further next by next class we'll finish off this part. We will jump into the BJT. Simple diode circuits will finish off by this time next class, and from Tuesday we'll start discussing about. In fact, if possible, on Monday itself we'll start discussing about what do we call BJT. We'll get into BJT small signal amplifiers, BJT configurations, everything we need to discuss as quickly as possible, because if we can discuss the BJT, we should go for amplifiers, AC analysis, DC analysis, power amplifiers, oscillators, op-amp is there. Op-amp is the best thing which we need to consider. So we'll also discuss op-amp in detail. Op-amp in detail. So don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. We'll finish off. Don't worry. We'll finish off everything. We'll finish off everything. Okay. These notes will be available. These notes will be available on your Telegram channel. This Telegram channel. What is the Telegram channel, sir? Unacademy Gate English. Unacademy Gate English is what the Telegram channel. I think you're all already trying to get this downloaded. Get this downloaded. Okay, please use that. And we have a different YouTube channels. So Creatix Gate for EE, that is Electrical and Electronics Engineering. ECE is nothing but Electronics and Communication Engineering, or instrumentation. Also we have Creatix Gate for these 3 batches, and we have something called Unacademy Gate Mechanical Engineering, Production Engineering, and Engineering Sciences. For all these branches we have. So why these are putting together means there is some common subject. We have some common subjects. Because of that we are doing this. We have clubbed all those things. So we have Unacademy Gate Civil and Chemical Engineering, Unacademy Gate Civil and Chemical Engineering, right? So we have something. Now this is what Unacademy Gate English. Sir, in Unacademy Gate English, some other important faculty members are also teaching. So So don't miss those classes also. I think in the next slide I'll tell you what are the different subjects which are going on right now, or different subjects which are going on right now. Very important, sir. Don't miss this. So Unacademy Computer Science, Unacademy Computer Science for Computer Science CSC and IT students. CS and IT students, this will be very much useful. And Unacademy Gate questions, different gate questions will be available on Unacademy Gate Questions YouTube channel. Right? For electrical people, we have something called electrical junction. Electrical people, we have something called electrical junction. Very important. Now here comes a January month schedule. In January month schedule, you can see here communication systems by senior most faculty called Nageshwara sir, having nearly 20 years of experience. Is teaching communication systems from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. From 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. 9 a.m. 10 a.m. And Venkat Krishna sir is also a very senior faculty member. He is also having 15-20 years of experience. He is targeting engineering mathematics. Engineering mathematics from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And Shravan Kumar sir is also having very much experience, right? So this class will change from 3:30 p.m. 3:30 p.m. from Monday, 3:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. So that is 1.5 hour, 90 minutes class, 90 minutes class from Monday. Okay. Next, another class by Venkatekrishna sir, targeting 2022 and 2023 sir. Targeting 2022 2023, that is maths, simple maths, or foundation course for 2023 and 2023. Okay, so this is really from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. This will be from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Right? Next, we have Anil Sharma sir, is also very much experienced. Very much experienced. He's teaching aptitude classes. He's teaching aptitude classes. So this class will be from 6:15 to 7:15. So those who are targeting for, though it is targeting for 2022 2023, still aptitude is common for everybody. Still students who are attending to 2021 also can listen to sir class. They can also listen to SAR class, right? Then Surendra Babu sir is also there. Surendra Babu sir is teaching, is also very good experienced faculty member only. So he is teaching targeting Genco, Transco, Discom, AE. So he is teaching measurements. He is teaching measurements from 7:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Right? And we have another senior most faculty called Bhanu sir. Bhanu sir teaching Genco, Transco, Discom, AE and AE, AW and AE. So which is electrical mechanics. Electrical mechanics, which will be there from 8:30 to 9:30. Which will be there from 8:30 to 9:30. So don't miss any classes. Don't miss any classes. So we are all studying hard to give you success. To give you success. This is Unacademy Gate English. So ask many students to subscribe for this. So thank you. But don't forget to like it. Don't forget to share it. Why I am asking you to share means so many students will get benefit out of this. Many students who are unable to pay the money, who are in the different corners of the country, can also listen and get the gate exam clear. Right. So I would request you to just share this also. Share this also. Okay. Then subscribe and hit the bell icon, hit the bell icon. Okay, thank you. We'll catch up again on Monday. With more and more energy and more problems. So don't miss it. Thank you. Bye.